In this particular question, we have to find the value of x plus y. So let's begin. So we started with the matrix that is provided to us. It's a 2 by 2 matrix. We have x minus y and z in the first row, 2x minus y and w in the second row. And this is equals to minus of 1 and 4 in the first row, 0 and 5 in the second row. Now, since the two matrices are equal, we can equate the corresponding elements. What I mean to say is we can write x minus y is equals to negative 1, z is equals to 4, 2x minus y is equals to 0, and w is equals to 5. So here, in order to find out the value of x plus y, we need to find out the value of x and y first. So we don't have to deal with the value of z and w. So let's begin by subtracting x minus y from 2x minus y. So that would give us 0 minus of minus 1. So we open up the parentheses, so that gives us 2x minus y, minus of x, and minus times minus of y would give us plus of y, which is equals to 0 minus of minus 1, that would give us simply 1. The negative y and the positive y cancels out each other. Twice x minus of x will give us x, so we have the value of x, which is equals to 1. Now what we do is we substitute the value of x equals to 1 into the first equation, which is x minus y equals to negative 1. So that would give us 1 minus y is equals to negative 1. Then we have negative y is equals to, we subtract 1 from both sides. So that will leave us with negative y on the left hand side. So on solving this, we get negative y is equals to negative 2. Then we multiply both sides by negative 1, which should give us y is equals to 2. Now that we have the value of x and y, then we can easily figure out what's the value of x plus y. So that's going to be simply x plus y is equals to 1 plus 2, which is equals to 3. There you go, that's the value of x plus y. Okay, let's move on to the next question. So here again, we have two equal matrices. Using this information, we have to find out the value of A minus 2B. So let's write down the matrix. So we have A plus B, tries of B, 8, negative 6. This is equals to 2A plus 2, B plus 2, 8, A minus 8B. Okay, so as the two matrices are equal, so the corresponding elements are going to be equal. So we can write A plus 4 is equals to 2A plus 2. This will be the first equation. Then the second element, 3B of the first matrix, is equals to B plus 2, which is the second element of the second matrix. Then 8 is equals to 8, so we don't have to write it. Here, the fourth element, which is A minus 8B, that is equals to negative of 6. And the first equation will give us the value of A, the second equation will give us the value of B, so we don't have to use the third equation. So let's solve for the first equation, solve for A in the first equation. So we have A plus negative 2A to negative 4, so that should give us negative A equals to negative 2, multiplied sides by negative 5, so that should give us A equals to 2. For the second one, we transpose B to the left hand side, so 3B minus B is equals to 2. So 3B minus B, so that would give us twice of B, which is equals to 2. We divide both sides by 2, so that would give us B is equals to 1. So we have the value of A and B, so let us substitute it into A minus 2B. So A is 2, minus of 2 times 1, so which is equals to 2 minus 2 equals to 0. So therefore we have the value of a minus 2b, that is equals to 0. Great. Let's move on to the next one. So here we have again it's again an equal matrix. Now we have to find out the value of x plus y plus z. So let's rewrite the matrix equation. So we have x times y, 4, z plus 6, and x plus y. So this is equals to the matrix 8 w 0 6. Then we equate the elements. That should give us x of y is equals to 8, w is equals to 4, z plus 6 equals to 0, and x plus y equals to 6. Now to find the value of x plus y plus z, so we need to find out x and y. Z will be very simple, so we subtract 6 from the both sides. That will give us z equals to -6. Let me mark it. Now what we can do in the first equation, let's divide both sides of this equation by x. So that will give us y is equals to 8 over x. And what we're going to do, we're going to substitute this value into the fourth equation. So we have x, so in place of y, we're going to write 8 over x, which is equals to 6. Then we multiply both sides by x. X plus 8 over x equals to 6x. So x times x will give us x squared plus x times 8 over x. The x and x factors out, so that will leave us with 8, which is equals to 6x. We rearrange this equation. X squared minus 6x plus 8, that will give us a quadratic equation. So let's find out the value of x. We're solving this quadratic equation. So x squared, so we know that the factors of 8 will be 2 and 4, so we can split that and write it as minus 4x and minus 2x, which add up to give us negative 6x. Plus of 8 equals to 0. We take x as a common factor for from the first two terms. So we have x times x minus 4. Then we take negative 2 as the common factor. So that would leave us with x minus 4. Now we factor out x minus 4, which leaves us with x minus 2. So we solve this equation. That would give us x equals to 4 or 2. So now we have the value of x as 4 and 2. Now we have to find out the value of y. So let's use this. So when x is equals to 2, so y would be equals to 8 over 2, which is equals to 4. And when x is equals to 4, then y is equals to 8 over 4, which will give us 2. So we have two sets of values. So we have x equals to 2, y is equals to 4, and we will use z, which is equals to negative 6. This will be one set, so we'll use this to find out the value of x plus y plus z, and that is 2 plus 4 plus negative 6. When you add it up, it adds up to 0. The other one is x equals to 4, y equals to 2, z remains the same, which is negative 6. We'll use it. So again, find out the value of x plus y plus z, which is equals to 4 plus 2 plus negative 6, and that again adds up to give us 0. That's it. So this is the value of x plus y plus z, which is equals to 0. Moving on. So in this particular question, we are given a 3 by 3 matrix. Those elements are given by this particular form aij is half of the modulus of minus 3i plus j. Using this information, we need to figure out the value of a, 3, 2. So this 3 is the value of I and the 2 is the value of j. So this is our row and this is our column. So let's plug this value into our equation. So a32 will be equals to half of negative 3 times I. So I here is 3, so plus j, which is 2. So this is half negative 9 plus 2, half of negative 9 plus 2 gives us negative 7, and we know that the modulus of negative 7 is always positive 7, so the final answer is 7 over 2. So we have the element a32 is equals to 7 over 2. Let's go to the next one. So this is a matrix equation. So here we are asked to find out the positive value of x. So we have a row matrix, which is twice x and 4. Let's multiply it to a column matrix x negative 8, which is equals to a 0 matrix. Now the row matrix is of the order 1 cross 2, and the column matrix is of the order 2 cross 1. When we multiply them, we should get a 1 by 1 matrix. So let's multiply. So 2x will get multiplied, 2x plus 4 will get multiplied to negative 8. So that's it, we're done. So this is equals to the 0 matrix. Simplify the expression. Twice x times x is 2x squared. 4 times minus 8 is 32. So this is equals to the 0 matrix, which can be written as a 1 by 1 matrix with an element 0. Now, since the matrices are equal, we can equate them. So we have twice x squared minus 32 is equals to 0. So 2x squared is equals to 32. Then we divide both sides of the equation by 2. So we have 32 over 2 on the right hand side, which is 16. Then we take the square root on both sides, so that should give us positive negative 4. The square root of 16 is positive or negative 4. Since in the question we are asked to find out the positive value of x, so we'll discard the negative one. So that means x is equals to positive 4. That's it.